How the heck are you, everybody? I am Fastidious, and I am so excited to make this video. We got huge news this morning in Watcher of Realms with regards to new, very positive, very player-friendly changes that are coming this weekend in Watcher of Realms and will persist for the future of the game. And things are only going to trend upward from here. This is a major step in the right direction. It is going to become a lot easier to get the Ancient Exclusive heroes you are targeting with your Ancient summons. I'm going to break down this entire notice for you, what the changes are. If you like news like this, if you want to know things exactly the moment they happen and you want it all broken down for you, please do make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are less than 2,000 subs away from 50,000. It would be amazing if we could get to 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
All right, let's kick things off. I do have one surprise for you, and that is this official communique between me and the dev contact. I'm assuming they probably reached out to a couple content creators for their advice, but I thank you guys for watching my content and engaging with it, so I am consistently a content creator they always reach out to. And this was them proposing before the final revisions and the final launch what the new changes would be, and I gave my feedback. The reason I want to share this mainly, there are a few reasons, but the key reason is I do aggressively advocate in these messages for a non-Lord Ancient pity. And while that is not coming in this notice, I know I was heard. I know they passed it to the devs. We've talked a bit more about it after this initial conversation. Is it going to happen? I don't know, but will I keep bothering them about it all the time? And will I try to make it happen with whatever tiny bit of power I have? Yes, of course. I definitely will. So let's actually start here, and then we'll go to the official notice just so you can see the changes. There's only one real change, and it was more positive for us. It was kind of like a confirmation less than a change, so most things are accomplished here. So they reached out to me, hey, Fasti. Oh, and by the way, if it's not clear, I think it is, this is official now. So this was 4 days ago when I'm reading you now, but this is the official notice. But let's start here 4 days ago. Hey, Fasti, here's some great news to share. Devs have decided to optimize and make some adjustments for the Ancient Summoning to ensure, let's actually zoom in a bit so you guys can see a little better, to ensure everyone's summon experience is good, right? To ensure the experience. Below is an upcoming patch note, but please do not share before officially published. It was just officially published, so now I can share your suggestions and thoughts with us. They say, as more heroes join the Taya, so the Taya universe, Watcher of Realms, the number of legendary heroes included in Ancient Summoning has gradually increased. And some of these heroes are already available in Invocation of Spirits and Divine Summoning. So if you don't know who those heroes are, there are some dual faction heroes where one of their factions are Chaos or Supreme Arbiters, and they are in the Ancient Exclusive pool, even though they are available from your rare blue summoning crystals and your gold divine legendary summoning crystals. There are 4 of them, and they are Valkyra, Constance, Valeriya, and Cerberus. So this is big news about those 4, and it's really good for us. It is. So they say, to enhance the commander's overall summoning experience, starting from the next round of Ancient Summoning, this weekend with Ezareth and Ardea, exactly when we want this to kick in, we have decided to make optimized adjustments to Ancient Summoning. These adjustments will increase the probability of obtaining powerful heroes in Ancient Summoning, ensuring that every summon by the commanders yields more valuable rewards. So for this part, I want to actually go to the official thing because nothing changed explicitly. It's just written more officially here. So these are the specific adjustments. So this is the official notice. This is what is taking place right now in Watcher of Realms, and you will see in effect this Saturday through Monday when we get the Ezareth and Ardea banner and then all future banners. So if you're watching this in the future, this is going to be a permanent change. Any future changes will only be more positive. They're not going to scale any of this back. That is for sure. So first off, Valkyra, Constance, Valeriya, and Cerberus, the 4 units I just mentioned that are currently available from both Ancient Summoning and your rare blue summons and your gold divine summons, they are removed from the Ancient pool. So you can still get these units, but no longer can you get them from Ancient Summoning. And that is a good thing. It might sound bad that they're removing units, but because they are leaving the pool, now the pool becomes more refined and it becomes truly an Ancient Exclusive pool. So you don't have to be disappointed when you pull Valkyra, because you already pulled her from normal summons, or one day you might pull her from normal summons. Now you're guaranteed that your only disappointments are like the Giselles of the pool. But there are so many good units now that it really just raises the chances that you're going to get Valara, Ardea, Carnelian, Dirtsa, Sithra. I mean, you know the list. They're all so good, right? And now with these 4 gone, all of those guys naturally have their rates boosted because the pool is smaller. The next big change is really huge. That's why I saved it for the middle of the video. So we've got some hype in the center here. When commanders obtain Lord Heroes through Ancient Summoning, there will be a higher drop rate for powerful Lord Heroes and the powerful Unnameable. So this sounds weird, but it actually is really, really simple. So when you're hitting Lord Rate, or Lord Bucket, as you might hear me call it sometime on the channel, that 0.8%, or you're hitting the Lord Pity, the chance that you will hit a powerful Lord, as they're calling it, or a powerful Unnameable, is doubled compared to the normal ones. Powerful to me is a weird descriptor here. It is on the whole true, but what they're really saying is, and you'll see this in the list they're about to say, the chance that you're going to hit an Ancient Exclusive Legendary Lord or Unnameable, so any of the Ancient Exclusive Legendary Lords or Ymiret at this time is the only Ancient Exclusive Unnameable, the chance you're going to hit one of those is much higher than the chance that you will hit a normal Legendary. So one of the 7 original Lords in Watcher of Realms, you know, the ones that you can also get from rare summoning crystals, King Hearts, Leia, that whole group, Torador, there's 7 of those. And then there's one normal Unnameable, and that is Ajax or Ajax. So those 8 units, these guys, let's actually go into the summon. I can't show you Ancient because it's not open right now, but these are the normal Lord Bucket units, the normal Lord Rate units from any normal summons. Torador, King Hearts, Araka, Morrigan, Twin Fiend, Venoma, Ajax, and Leia. You'll be half as likely to get those now than you will be to get one of the Ancient Exclusive Legendary Lords or Ymiret. And on the whole, though there are great units here, you know, Torador is amazing, Leia is amazing, some of the other ones have specific uses, Hearts, Morrigan, you get the picture. None of them are bad per se, but the disappointment of pulling a normal Lord when you could have pulled some of the most OP Lords in the game, like Ingrid and Praetus and Valderon and Nastya, Solcadens, so on and so on, you're now twice as likely to hit that bucket, the powerful Lord bucket. It's not exactly twice as likely because each one of their individual rates will be raised, and this is a smaller group, but on the whole, it's going to be far more likely. It's actually going to be over 2/3 of the time when you hit a Legendary Lord rate that you're getting an Ancient Exclusive Unnameable or an Ancient Exclusive Legendary Lord. So let's finish reading that. If you have any questions, if this wasn't clear, I think it was, please just let me know below. So let's finish it off. The drop rates for powerful Lord Heroes, the Unnameable, so these are the Ancient Exclusive Lords and the Ancient Exclusive Unnamables, are now twice those of the other Lord Heroes and the other Unnamables, so the normal Lords and Ajax. Powerful Lord Heroes, the Unnameable, include the following. So the powerful descriptor, as you're going to see, I'll read them to you. It just denotes that they are fully Ancient Exclusive. You can only get them through Ancient Summons. And these are the units you want to be targeting with your Ancient Summons. Now you're a lot more likely to get them. Their rates will be doubled compared to the rates of the normal group. So these are Ghan and Valderon from the Chaotic units. Then Ymiret is our one current at the time of filming Ancient Exclusive Unnameable. Then we've got Solcadens. Then we've got Cyrus and Nastya from the Esotericists. Then we got Iovar. We've got Praetus. We've got Demi, Rygar, Elddr, and Ingrid. So that whole group, you're twice as likely to get each one of those now compared to the normal units. That is amazing. Now, this is the thing they added. This is really good. For any future Lord Heroes or Unnamables added to Ancient Summoning, so new Ancient Exclusive units, they will be directly considered powerful heroes. So they will benefit from the powerful rules. So we're not going to get any more, because it's not happened since the official launch of the game, have we gotten another normal Legendary Lord or normal Unnameable. Those OG, original 7 Legendary Lords that are available through everything, the King Hearts, the Araka, so on, and Ajax. So the 7 Lords and Ajax make 8. Those 8 are the only ones that have ever been available through normal summons. Every additional Legendary Lord and then Ymiret, the only Unnameable, they've all been Ancient Exclusive. So they're saying, they're confirming All future Lord heroes and Unnameables will be Ancient exclusive, and they will always be considered powerful heroes. So as more and more Legendary Lords are added, like Ezareth this weekend and more in the future, I'm sure, the chance that you're going to get the normal Lords and Iox is only going to, those chances are only going to go down further and further and further, because we're padding the pool of the desirable Ancient exclusives more and more and more. And remember, they now have a 2x base drop chance, and that is phenomenal. So when any future Lord heroes or Unnameables are added to the Ancient summoning pool, directly they will have the powerful hero rules applied to them. This means that they will have twice the base drop rate for non-powerful heroes, or those original 7 Lords and Iox. Finally, the base drop rates for heroes of different rarities, such as Legendary Lord heroes, Legendary heroes, Epic Lord heroes, Epic heroes, Rare Lord heroes, Rare heroes, they remain completely unchanged. And that's just so par for the course, right? The actual bucket chances are the same, but once you hit that bucket, so once you hit the Legendary Lord bucket for this example, you're far more likely you're getting the Ancient exclusives, the powerful ones, than their counterparts. But it still will be a 0.8% chance outside of pity to hit a Legendary Lord rate unit. It will still be a 1.0% chance to hit a Legendary hero, and so on and so on. So they say, thank you for your continued trust and support, Commanders. We will continue working hard to optimize the gaming experience and provide you with an even better gameplay experience. Finally, to take it home, I want to talk about my response. So they told us all this stuff. They said it's confidential till the official announcement. We just got it. That's why I can share it now. And this is what I said. I think this is a really positive step forward. Thank you for sharing it. I believe players will respond well to this change. Let me know in the comments how you guys respond. However, of course, you know I'm going to always advocate for more to make the player experience better. It's kind of the theme of the channel here. I say, one thought I wanted to share is that it might also be worth introducing some form of pity system for non-Lord Ancient heroes. It could be set fairly high if you felt that it was necessary, but I think it would make a big difference. I've heard from many players who have gone 300 to 400 Ancients without pulling a single non-Lord. Let me know if you think you've had the longest streak ever. And it's been a real source of discouragement. Personally, I once went 460 pulls without a non-Lord, and I've even heard of streaks over 500. I've actually never heard of a streak over 600, so if that's you, please let me know in the comments. I said, it might be worth discussing internally to see what number or structure would make the most sense from your side. If a non-Lord pity were added alongside the other changes you're already planning, I think players would be genuinely thrilled, and it could even bring back some who left the game. They said, got it, thanks, we'll tell the devs. I said, nice, thanks. Can I make one more comment on this? And this is actually something they listened to, right? So that I haven't gotten any more besides a brief back and forth where nothing was confirmed. And it's obviously not coming this patch. However, the next suggestion I make when I say, can I make one more comment, you're seeing happen right now. I said, gotta go to sleep, but I will just leave it anyway. If you do make the change, I would make sure to do it before a banner, because players will get very angry if they summon and then days later, the next week, come the changes to the new stuff. And they said, gotcha, thanks. We'll tell the devs. But I think if they want to change, it won't be launched so soon. But they've got your feedback and they will assess. So they weren't planning to launch soon. They got my feedback. And wouldn't you know, 3 days later, the change comes before the Ezareth banner. What I was writing here was basically saying, hey, if you're going to do this change, do it before the Ezareth banner. I just didn't want to say it explicitly, but I was trying to nudge them and say, hey, if this change comes like days later after a very hype banner, people are going to feel cheated. I think they heard it, and I think we made a good change here. So there you have it, folks. Really cool stuff coming to Watcher of Realms. Let me know if you think this is enough. Let me know if you have realistic additional suggestions to make to them. If you've got a better idea of an Ancient non-Lord pity system. If you don't know what I mean, there's pity for Lords and Unnameables, but there's no pity for hitting non-Lords. So you could theoretically pull 1,000 times in a row and never hit a non-Lord bucket unit. So, you know, no Valaras, no Cithras, no Giselles, nothing, right? It is possible because there is no mercy, there is no pity. If you have any thoughts, please let me know. If you made it to the end of the video and you're not subscribed, do me a favor and hit that button. Thank you for watching, share it with your mother, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.